Okay, you guys, I am all about keeping it real. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I have just had the worst experience thus far on my journey. So, if you've been following me, you know that I recently had a fill. And I'm still getting used to this new fill level because right after I got my fill, I got sick, pretty much on liquids. Okay. My band, fairly moody, and sometimes what happens if I have just liquids for breakfast, when I go to eat my lunch with solids, my band is really tight. And so today I went to have lunch because I had a protein shake for for breakfast. And I had deli meat and cheese. And I was starving. That was my major problem, is that I was starving. And I took my first couple bites, and I did not chew as well as I should have. And I kept eating. Maybe had 3 bites. And then I started to get pain all in my chest, right here. And I stopped. And I would try to wait for the pain to go away. I ended up, now I'm going to tell you, it's maybe a little graphic for some of you, so if you don't want to hear, stop watching now. But started to foam, where I start burping up and foam starts coming up, and I kept swallowing it back because I was in my car driving, and I kept swallowing it back, and I would burp. And usually when I eat, I also get gas, and that kind of, for some reason, helps my food pass through. And so that was going on, and just was waiting for it to pass. And rarely do I get a foaming incident or a slime incident, but it's what ended up happening. And so I was in my car for about 40 minutes, and a good 30 minutes this was going on. Again, I'm a vendor, so I was driving to my next stop, and I can't exactly sit in my car for 30 minutes and let this pass. So as soon as I stopped, I got out of the car, and I thought I was going to throw up. Occasionally I will get like a locked jaw. My mouth will start to just water, and I have to throw up. So I quickly opened the car door, and nothing came out. Just more foam. So I just kept foaming. And then it went from foam to slime. And so then I just kept having like slime come up. And then at this point I was spitting it out, just spitting it out and trying to burp and, get things to go down. And then I went into the store, did pretty much what I had to do. I know, gross, right? Sorry. Went into the store and pretty much did what I had to do. There was a trash can in the back, so I kept spitting out of the trash can. Before I left, I had to speak to a manager. Had to speak to the store manager. So I go up to him, and I'm speaking to him, and I'm talking to him. In the meantime, the whole time, I am trying not to throw up. He keeps asking me, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "I just feel like I'm going to throw up." I mean, I talk to this person on a regular basis, so it's not necessarily like we don't know each other. So I just kept telling him, I just don't feel good. I said, I feel like I'm going to throw up. So, because I kept, oh, and then I couldn't talk, and then it was just like, you know, I kept trying to like swallow things back, and then, you know, and it's like normally this guy has nothing really to say. I just say what I have to say, and that's it. But he wanted to tell me how they were number one in sales, and this and that, and go on and on. And I was just like, oh my God, you know, I do not feel good. And you're sitting here seriously trying to talk to me. And at the end, you know, he was like, all right, I'll just let you go. And, you know, I asked him what I needed to ask him. And then, literally, I turned around to walk out. And as I was walking, I threw up in my hand. And just did this the whole time. And walked out the door and kept my hand on, you know, on my mouth, and was like, oh my goodness. Walked out to the parking lot, far enough, you know, into the parking lot, spit it all out, throw it all, you know, and it was just all clear slime. I mean, gooey slime. And I was just like, what the heck? Like, the food isn't even coming up. It's foam and slime. So embarrassed. Seriously, 2 seconds earlier, I would have thrown up in this manager's face. And so I had to get home. I rushed home. It was the last store of the day, thank goodness. And I rushed home and threw up. And when I throw up, it does not just come out of my mouth. It comes out of my nose as well. So it's very, very unpleasant. This has yet to happen. I don't know if it's a combination because I'm on my period and this new fill level. My band is just tighter. And I mean, I know that it's also because of the way I ate my food. But I've never had this experience where I've thrown up in the store, you know, while I'm walking out. Worst experience ever. Thought I'd share that with you guys. So I'm laying here, gonna lay here for a minute, let things settle. And yeah, because I gotta work out. I gotta do a bunch of stuff today. And I feel like Shakaka times 10. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Just keeping it real.